You know, there's this saying from a wise person that really stuck with me. It takes ages to build trust, but just a moment to break it. And trust, well, it's like the glue that holds relationships together. Whether it's with your buddies, your partner, or even someone new you're getting to know, trust is super important. So, in this video, we're going to dig into the world of relationships and check out 9 types of people you might want to be a bit cautious about trusting. Now, don't worry, we're not going to make this complicated. We'll take it step by step, looking at how these folks act and talk so we can figure out if they're really worth trusting. Because, you know, trust is precious, and we got to be careful about who we give it to. We'll chat about each type and why it might be smart to keep your guard up around them. And hey, when I say not deserving respect, I don't mean being rude or mean. It's just about knowing when to keep your distance from people whose actions aren't good for you. So, let's dive into this trust stuff together and learn when it's cool to keep a bit of space. Sound good? Awesome. Let's kick things off with the first type of person on our list. Number 1, the manipulative individual. Let's delve into the world of manipulative individuals, those crafty characters who excel at spinning webs of deceit and playing with our emotions. You see, these folks are like skilled illusionists, masterfully masking their true intentions behind a facade of charm and concern. But beneath that facade lies a calculating mind, one that's constantly scheming to use others for personal gain. What's truly tricky about these manipulators is their subtlety. They're not always overt in their manipulation, which makes them all the more dangerous. They'll promise you the world but deliver nothing, and their words rarely align with their actions. Keep an eye out for inconsistencies in what they say and do. It's often a dead giveaway. And pay close attention to how they talk about others when they're not around. If they're quick to badmouth people behind their backs, chances are they'll do the same to you. Now let's talk tactics. Manipulators have a whole arsenal of tricks up their sleeves, from guilt tripping to gaslighting to playing the victim. They're experts at twisting facts and situations to their advantage, leaving you feeling confused and doubting your own perceptions. Dealing with these folks is like navigating a minefield. One wrong step and boom, you're left feeling drained and undervalued. So how do you handle them? Well, first and foremost, trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Set firm boundaries and don't be afraid to speak up when something doesn't sit right with you. And remember, it's perfectly okay to keep your distance or even cut ties if they're causing you harm. Protecting your mental health should always be your top priority. In the realm of Stoicism, we're reminded of the importance of discernment and emotional resilience. Stoics believe in facing reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. Recognizing and accepting that someone is manipulative allows us to make informed decisions about our relationships with them. So let's leave those manipulators behind and open ourselves up to relationships built on trust and integrity. Stay tuned as we embark on our journey through the intricate world of human relationships, one character at a time. Number 2, the perpetual critic. Let's chat about the perpetual critic, those individuals who always seem to have a negative comment about everything and everyone. It's like they've got a knack for finding faults in everything, whether it's your choices, your dreams, or even the smallest details. But what's really concerning about these perpetual critics is that their negativity often stems from their own insecurities. They're so focused on tearing others down because they're feeling pretty low themselves. So, how do you handle these folks who can't seem to find anything positive to say? Well, it's important to start by recognizing the difference between helpful criticism and just plain mean comments. Listen to what they're saying, but also pay attention to why they're saying it. If it seems like they're just being negative for the sake of it, it's probably best to keep your distance. Dealing with perpetual critics can be downright exhausting. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it. No matter how much positivity you pour in, it just keeps leaking out. But here's the thing. While you can't control what other people say, you can control how you react to it. So it's crucial to set some boundaries. Let them know that while you're open to constructive feedback, you're not interested in being torn down for no reason. And if they can't respect that, it might be time to limit your interactions with them. Remember, your peace of mind and self-esteem are way too important to be dragged down by constant criticism. So don't let their negativity get to you. By choosing not to let their comments get under your skin, you're protecting your inner peace and showing them that their words don't have power over you. As we continue on our journey, let's keep in mind the importance of knowing which criticisms to take to heart and which ones to brush off. And let's stay tuned as we dive into the next type of person on our journey through the world of human relationships. Number 3, the fair weather friend. Let's delve deeper into the realm of fair weather friends, those companions who are quick to join the party when everything's going great but mysteriously vanish when life hits a rough patch. These individuals often exude charm and warmth, making you feel like you found a true confidant. However, when challenges arise and you need their support, they're nowhere to be found, leaving you feeling stranded and alone. Identifying a fair weather friend can be quite the puzzle, especially amidst the laughter and good times. But pay close attention to their behavior during moments of adversity. Do they offer a listening ear and a helping hand, or do they conveniently disappear, leaving you to navigate the storm alone? If their loyalty seems to wane when you need it most, it's a telltale sign of their fair weather tendencies. Dealing with these individuals requires a delicate balance of openness and caution. While it's natural to enjoy their company during the good times, it's essential not to rely on them for emotional support during the tougher moments. Stoicism teaches us the value of inner resilience, reminding us not to become too dependent on those who may not weather life's storms alongside us. It's crucial to cherish the moments of joy and celebration with fair weather friends, but it's equally important to cultivate a support network of individuals who stand by you unconditionally through thick and thin. These are the friends who offer unwavering support and understanding when you need it most, earning your trust and respect through their consistent presence in your life. As we navigate through the complexities of human relationships, each encounter with a fair weather friend serves as a valuable lesson, teaching us to discern between surface-level connections and those rooted in genuine care and mutual support. So, let's stay tuned as we embark on the next phase of our journey, ready to uncover the intricacies of yet another type of individual. Number 4, the gossip monger. Let's shine a light on the gossip mongers, those individuals who thrive on spreading rumors and hearsay. They often weave intricate tales about others' lives, whether confirmed or not, and eagerly share them with anyone who will listen. Engaging with them poses a dual risk. Firstly, getting entangled in potentially harmful stories, and secondly, setting a precedent for how your own stories might be treated. These gossip mongers often portray themselves as well-informed or connected, but their habit of spreading gossip stems from deeper issues such as a need for attention or a desire to feel superior. By indulging in gossip, they not only involve others in a web of unverified information, but also create an environment where trust and confidentiality are compromised. When dealing with a gossip monger, it's crucial not to fan the flames of gossip. Be mindful of what you share with them and refrain from participating in conversations centered around rumors. Instead, steer the discussion towards more positive and constructive topics, or gracefully excuse yourself from the conversation altogether. Stoicism reminds us to focus on our own actions and virtues, rather than indulging in idle chatter about others. By upholding this principle, we not only preserve our integrity but also safeguard our mental peace. As we move past encounters with gossip mongers, let's carry with us the wisdom to engage in conversations that uplift and contribute positively to our lives and those around us. Stay tuned as we embark on the exploration of another intriguing personality type on our journey of discernment and understanding. Number 5, the narcissist. In our ongoing journey, we encounter the narcissist, an individual whose universe revolves entirely around themselves. They possess an almost magnetic charm and charisma, effortlessly drawing others into their sphere of influence. However, beneath this veneer lies a profound self-absorption and a notable lack of empathy for those around them. To the narcissist, relationships serve as mere instruments to inflate their ego and fulfill their desires, with little consideration for the feelings or well-being of others. Identifying a narcissist can prove challenging due to their adeptness at crafting a facade of desirability. Yet, beneath the surface, there are telltale signs that betray their true nature. When confronted with situations requiring empathy or engaging in mutually beneficial relationships, their facade begins to crack. Their disinterest in the lives of others becomes apparent, and conversations inevitably circle back to them and their achievements. Navigating interactions with narcissists demands a firm sense of self and clearly defined boundaries. It's essential to recognize that their behavior is a reflection of their character, not a judgment of your worth. Expecting mutual respect or genuine understanding from them often leads to disappointment, as their primary concern remains their own gratification. Stoic philosophy offers valuable guidance in such situations, emphasizing the importance of focusing on our own virtues and maintaining inner peace despite external influences. By establishing emotional distance and refraining from internalizing their actions, we safeguard our mental and emotional well-being. As we transcend encounters with narcissists, we continue to cultivate resilience and deepen our understanding of human nature. Join us in the forthcoming segment as we explore another personality type that may subtly shape our lives, enriching our comprehension along the way. Number 6, the flatterer. This individual possesses a remarkable skill in the art of complimenting and making others feel exceptional, yet their flattery often conceals an ulterior motive. The flatterer employs praise as a strategic tool to cozy up to others, curry favor, or manipulate situations to their advantage. Initially, it might feel gratifying to bask in their admiration. However, it's crucial to discern whether their compliments stem from genuine admiration or serve as a means to an end. Flatterers tend to lay it on thick, showering others with exaggerated or insincere praise. While their words may seem pleasant on the surface, there's often a sense of artificiality lurking beneath. The peril of engaging with a flatterer lies in the risk of being swayed by their charm. Their excessive compliments might lead you to overlook their flaws or make concessions you wouldn't ordinarily entertain. It's imperative to remain grounded and not allow flattery to cloud your judgment. To navigate interactions with a flatterer effectively, it's advisable to take their words with a pinch of salt. While it's okay to appreciate their compliments, maintaining a healthy dose of skepticism is essential. Instead of solely relying on their words, pay close attention to their actions, as these often reveal their true intentions more accurately. If you detect a consistent pattern of insincere compliments being used as a tool for manipulation or personal gain, it's a clear sign to reevaluate the relationship. In the realm of Stoicism, we are reminded to prioritize honesty and sincerity over superficial praise. Stoic philosophy teaches us to be cautious of seeking external validation and to derive our sense of self-worth from within. By refraining from placing too much emphasis on the validation of others, particularly through flattery, we preserve our independence and self-respect. As we draw our discussion on the flatterer to a close, we prepare to delve into the seventh type of individual in our upcoming segment. Each personality type we've explored offers invaluable insights into human behavior and underscores the significance of choosing our associations wisely. Join us as we continue to unravel these enlightening revelations. Number 7. The victim. This individual perpetually views themselves as the target of misfortune, constantly blaming external circumstances for their woes. They paint themselves as the perpetual underdog, feeling unjustly victimized by life, people, and situations. While showing empathy towards those facing challenges is important, the victim adopts victimhood as a central part of their identity, using it to seek sympathy or avoid accountability. The difficulty with interacting with the victim lies in their refusal to acknowledge any responsibility for their predicaments. They habitually avoid accountability, attributing all their problems to external factors. Engaging with them can be emotionally draining as their conversation revolves around complaints and grievances, leaving little room for positivity or constructive dialogue. Identifying a chronic victim involves recognizing their tendency to blame others and external circumstances for their issues. They rarely take proactive steps to change their situation, preferring to remain stuck in a mindset of helplessness. When dealing with such individuals, it's essential to strike a balance between compassion and self-preservation. Offering support and guidance is admirable, but it's important not to get pulled into their cycle of negativity. Encourage them to take ownership of their actions and to seek solutions rather than dwelling on their perceived misfortunes. In Stoic philosophy, we learn the value of focusing on what we can control, our own actions, reactions, and judgments. This principle is especially relevant when interacting with victims. While we can offer empathy and assistance, ultimately, it's up to them to take charge of their lives. As we move forward from encounters with victims, we do so with the understanding that compassion is essential but must be balanced with discernment. Knowing when to extend help and when to step back is vital for maintaining our emotional well-being. Number 8. The envious. In our exploration, we've come across various personalities that shape the tapestry of human relationships, and among them, the envious individual stands as a significant archetype. Envy, often veiled behind a facade of friendliness or admiration, quietly festers within these individuals, casting shadows of resentment upon the achievements and successes of others. One of the most insidious aspects of envy is its subtlety. Unlike more overt emotions, such as anger or joy, envy tends to lurk in the shadows, manifesting itself through backhanded compliments, passive-aggressive behavior, or even subtle attempts to undermine the accomplishments of others. This clandestine nature makes it challenging to identify, as envious individuals may outwardly appear supportive while harboring negative sentiments underneath. For those on the receiving end, deciphering the true intentions of the envious can be a delicate task. Their congratulations may come tinged with a hint of bitterness, or they may downplay your achievements in an attempt to diminish their significance. In some cases, they may even attempt to outdo your successes, not out of genuine inspiration, but rather as a means of asserting their superiority or alleviating their own sense of inadequacy. Navigating relationships with envious individuals requires both sensitivity and self-assurance. While it's natural to want to share our accomplishments and joys with others, it's essential to be discerning about whom we confide in. Sharing good news with someone who harbors envy towards us may inadvertently invite negativity and dampen our spirits. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, we find guidance on how to navigate such situations with grace and resilience. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control, our own thoughts, actions, and responses, rather than being swayed by external influences. By recognizing that envy stems from the envious individual's own inner turmoil and insecurities, we can interact with them from a place of understanding and compassion without allowing their negativity to detract from our own sense of worth. Ultimately, encountering envious individuals serves as a reminder to celebrate our successes and achievements, not in search of external validation, but as a testament to our own growth and perseverance. By maintaining a steadfast commitment to our own path and remaining steadfast in the face of envy, we cultivate a sense of inner strength and resilience that allows us to navigate the complexities of human relationships with grace and integrity. Number 9, the judgmental. As we reach the culmination of our journey, we encounter the judgmental individual whose presence can cast a shadow over the tapestry of human relationships. Defined by their propensity to hastily pass harsh judgments on others, these individuals exhibit inflexibility in their attitudes and an intolerance towards viewpoints that differ from their own. The judgmental person operates from a rigid framework of beliefs, often viewing the world through a narrow lens that excludes any perspectives outside of their own. They are quick to label, criticize, and dismiss others, failing to seek understanding or empathy in their interactions. Instead of engaging in meaningful dialogue, they impose their views upon others, wielding their opinions as pronouncements that can detrimentally impact relationships and social dynamics. Identifying the judgmental individual requires attentiveness to their lack of openness and flexibility in their attitudes. They demonstrate a reluctance to consider alternative viewpoints and may exhibit a sense of moral or intellectual superiority, believing their way of thinking to be the only correct one. Their interactions are marked by a dearth of empathy, with little regard for the feelings or perspectives of others. Navigating relationships with the judgmental can prove challenging, as their harsh critiques often lack empathy and understanding. However, it's crucial to maintain a steadfast commitment to one's own values and beliefs in the face of their narrow-mindedness. Rather than succumbing to fruitless debates or attempts to change their rigid views, it's advisable to respectfully distance oneself and agree to disagree. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, we find guidance on how to approach interactions with the judgmental with reason, empathy, and understanding. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate open-mindedness and to recognize the inherent value in diverse perspectives. By staying true to our own principles while remaining unaffected by the judgments of others, we navigate the complexities of human relationships with integrity and grace. As we draw the curtains on our exploration of the 9 types of individuals who may not warrant our trust and respect, let's emphasize that our intention here is not to pass judgment, but rather to foster awareness and informed decision-making regarding the people we invite into our lives. Each of these personality archetypes offers valuable lessons about human behavior and underscores the significance of surrounding ourselves with positive, supportive, and open-minded individuals. We extend our gratitude to you for accompanying us on this enlightening journey through the intricate landscape of human relationships. As we navigate our interactions with others, let's carry forward the wisdom and discernment we've acquired along the way. It's worth reminding ourselves that the quality of our relationships profoundly impacts our happiness and well-being. Therefore, choosing wisely whom we trust and respect isn't merely a matter of self-protection. It's about fostering a life enriched with genuine connections and affirmative experiences. In the spirit of Stoicism, let's embrace the resilience of our emotions, the value of genuine understanding, and the empowerment that comes from deep self-awareness and understanding of others. Moving forward, let's apply these insights to cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships that enhance not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. Once again, we express our appreciation for your participation in this series. If you found the insights shared here valuable, we invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Your reflections contribute to a collective pool of wisdom and growth within our community. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing for more content that delves into the profound realms of philosophy, psychology, and personal development. Let's continue to foster thoughtfulness, curiosity, and a commitment to ongoing self-improvement and understanding.